Victory Day and everything that happened during the Second World War and, as we say to ourselves, the Great Patriotic War, this is certainly the triumph of our people, the triumph of the Soviet people and the Russian people. The memory of their feat forms one of the essence of our entire multinational nation. This is largely what Russia is, because the historical memory of what was in the past, what is now, sets us up for what can and should be in the future. Only by understanding at what price our today and our tomorrow came to us, only by understanding at what price and what our ancestors, our fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, even grandmothers, did in defense of the fatherland, only by understanding at what price it was done, we can understand who we are, where we came from, what our country is. Only then we can correctly define the future and the priorities of our actions today, in the medium term and in the longer term. Things related to the heroic pages are extremely important. As I have already said, it is certainly a very important component of our inner world. The inner world of each particular person and of everyone together is, in fact, what we call Russia. Because Russia is people, not just territory. There are a lot of people in Europe as a whole who share our position. There are a lot of them. Some are silent, some are very modest about something, so that they are not particularly heard. There are, of course, a few people who, under pressure from the official authorities, have the audacity to express their point of view, and even not only to express it, but to show that they have their own point of view. This happens for very many reasons. This is the situation that has been created now in European countries. Today, of course, when we see tanks with German-made crosses in Ukraine, certain associations arise. There is no getting away from that, unfortunately. Of course, what you said is true. It's the losing nations trying to impose something on us and pervert it. I will tell you why, but I think it is clear to everyone, but nevertheless. We are, of course, a nation of winners, a nation in the broad sense of the word. When I say nation, I mean all peoples, all ethnic groups of the former Soviet Union and Russia, of course. A nation that has no past has no future. This attempt to dissolve us all into some amorphous state is not accidental. It is a purposeful work against, in this case, against our country, against Russia and against the peoples of the Russian Federation. We have knocked the enemy out of the Kursk region, but they are still hiding in crevices and cellars there. We can hear what they are saying. They are asking for evacuation. I won't go into details now. It is impossible to evacuate, because there is a scattered group of 2 or 3 people, I repeat, somewhere in the forests, in some burrows, in complete isolation. By the way, they are being offered to surrender. Some have been taken prisoner, sent back to where their fellow soldiers are staying, with an offer to lay down their arms. This is not an isolated incident, it happened just a few days ago.